am upstairs in one of the offices at the Lake County Historical Society, and in this room it was reported that someone saw a phone that was plugged into a wall pick up off the desk and slam into a wall across the hall. So we're gonna see if anyone's here. Is there anyone in here with me right now? Yep. I know. Are you the one that threw the phone across the room? Did you throw the phone across the room? Can you point to where you're sitting right now? Where are you at in the room? You're over by the wall? That's where you threw the phone. Can you point the rods to you again? Where are you? The window is open behind me. All right, so if you're standing over by the wall, can you come and sit over in the chair over here on the other side of the room? Take the rods with you. Will you go sit in the chair? Please. Thank you. Okay, now will you point the rods to you? Are you still in the chair? Do you like when I come and talk to you? Cross the rods if the answer is yes. Leave the rods straight if the answer is no. Do you like when I come and talk to you? Do I annoy you? Do you find me annoying? I'm sorry. Can you make the rod do the spinny thing? Will you make the rod spin? Either one or both. Can you make them spin? All the way around. Turn the rod all the way around. Keep going. You can do just one. All the way around. Make it spin all the way. Come on. I know you can do it. Thank you. Was that hard for you? No, that was easy? That was easy. Are you still sitting in the chair? All right, and there's the chair. There's the wall that he was pointing to. Yes, this window is open, so the curtains are blowing in the breeze. You might be able to hear the football game from Riverside High School next door. But other than that, I am the only one in the building. The light is on in the hall, but the light is off in this room. All right. Thank you for interacting with me. Do you like when I bring people here to talk to you? No? Was this your room when you lived here? Did you stay in this room? Yeah. Did you die in this room? Did you die here? No? You just came back because you liked it? Did you like it here? Oh, that's very nice. Would you like me to leave you alone now? Do you want to keep talking? Yeah? I'll keep talking. Do you want me to leave? No? All right, what should we talk about? Were you a man? Were you a woman? Are you a woman? No? Are you a man? No? Just you? All right, that's cool. Are you still sitting in the chair? Can you point to where you're at? Still in the chair? Do you want to come sit next to me? Can you come and sit next to me? On the desk over here? Or the table by the lamp? You're coming? Thanks. I like sitting here. Well, this was the men's side of the building. So did you live with the men here? Yeah? Did you live here in the 1990s? Let's see can you tell me when you were here? Did you live here in the 90s? 1990s? No? The 1980s? Were you here in the 1980s? No? How about the 70s? The 1970s? Did you live here in the 1970s? No? 1960s? Were you here in the 60s? The 1950s? Were you here in the 1950s? The 1940s? Were you here in the 1940s? How about the 1930s? Did you live here in the 1930s? The 1920s? Were you here in the 20s? 1910s? Were you here in the 1910s? $1900s? 1901, 1902? Were you here in the 1890s? Well, there was no one here before that, so that didn't get us anywhere. When were you here? Were you here in the 1900s? Yes. Were you here in the 1920s? Oh, there's a breeze. Were you here in 1901? 1902? 1903? 1904? 1905? 1906? 1907? 1908? 1909? You said you were here in the 1900s. Were you here in the 1900s? Yes. So when were you here? The 1930s? Were you here in the 1930s? No, the 1940s? Am I gonna have to go through them all again? 1950s? The 1960s? The 1970s? Were you here in the 70s? The 80s? Were you here in 1980s? I think you're messing with me now. The 1990s? 2000s? Were you here in 2000? Just not gonna answer. You did live here though, right? Did you live here? Okay. Do you like that someone uses this as an office now? Do you like that this is an office? Do you mind the person who works here? Do you like the person that works in this office? Yeah, she's nice, isn't she? Are you still sitting next to me? Can you point the rods where you are? Yeah. Can we make the rods do the circle again? Can you make the rod spin? Make them spin all the way around. Either one. Can you make the rod spin all the way around? Keep going. Good job. Can you do it again? Keep it going. And again. One more time for me. One more time. You got it. Very nice. All right, well, I'm about to leave. Is that okay if I leave? No? Well, I have to leave anyway. But next week I'm gonna bring some more people to talk to you. Is that okay? If I bring more people? Yeah? All right, I'm gonna ask one more time. Can you point the rods to yourself? Where are you sitting? We're standing. You're over here. Will you go back over to the chair? Take the rods with you, go back over to the chair. All right, very good. Goodbye. It was lovely talking to you. I will see you again next week. All right? I'll bring some more people. Do you want to say goodbye to me? Cross the rods for goodbye. Yeah. See, we're getting to be friends. I appreciate that. I will talk to you next week, all right?